podium, tell the story. The best thing I can tell you is those guys down there, they have stuck through some tough losses, some tough moments, and they've had a really great week of practice. I owe the seniors and the leaders for what they've done to carry some of those young guys through what people would think is just one of those tough years. So Chris Selva, you know, for some strange way, he works his way back into the goal due to a broken stick, and he turns out to be basically the reason why we won. I mean, he made body saves, he made stick saves, he cleared the ball. Defensively, to hold that team to 2 is certainly a feat. And then when they're only giving up 6-something a game for our guys to put up 9, I'm just awfully proud of the Hofstra guys. That's really what I want to say. Questions?
Chris, how is it different coming in from sort of backup role to now finishing the game and having one of your best games?
Well, Jack and Ken actually started off great. He made doorstop saves, awesome job. Just as a freshman coming in here, tough place to play, like Coach D said, and he did a great job. And for some reason, stick broke and just stepped in. And it was a great team defensive day for us. We played great, communicated. They were a great team. They kids can shoot the ball from anywhere. I mean, they just had a great today defensively. We played great and just communicated and worked on it today.
Coach, you switched up some of the starting attackers today. How did you feel like they performed today, and what's the plan with them going forward?
Yeah, I mean, again, we started with Kopecky, Sam, and Franco, and then every now and then we'll switch someone else in there if we want to do a different look, just trying to find the 5 best guys for a particular offense. And we were just trying to feel out. I think in the beginning, when the beginning of the game, you saw 2 teams that were just trying to feel each other out on what's going to take place. And it turns out to be a little bit of a slow go in the beginning. And plus, this is probably, I don't know what it's been like down here, but this is the first game that we've played in this type of weather, this type of heat. I know we're complaining about the snow, I know we're complaining about the heat, but this is the first time. So conserving energy, and I just thought it was it was a complete game. Again, we turned the ball over a little bit more than I would like, but again, I just thought we did a nice job from the beginning whistle to the end.
Chris, how difficult was it to suddenly be thrust into the action? And was there a certain point when you thought you felt most comfortable?
I mean, I played with the defense down there for a while. During practice, we all share reps. And I mean, just stepping in there, it's the same as practice, just different players, different uniforms. So I mean, there's no difference between starting the game or ending the game. It was just stepping in and filling a role.
And Coach, besides Chris, who had a tremendous day as well, what was the biggest thing on defense that helped you keep them to just 2 goals today?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say the guys, Chris had mentioned the term locked in. They are, like they said, they got a couple guys that can let it go up top. And we had to get to their strong hands. We had to make sure that when we approached out to their strong hand. 22 behind the goal is a bear. He's a bear. 1 inside, again, I'm more of a numbers guy than a names guy, and please don't take that as disrespect, but that's the way I learn it. 1 has been a bear all year long in there, and we had to collapse from the top, and then we knew we're going to have to check up when they throw it through. Let's make sure we check up to their strong hands and see if we can just get out there just to give them a little bit of hesitation, because if you give them their strong hand, I want to say that 25 or 26 hit the pipe down that far end when one of our guys took a bad angle. But that's what they're capable of doing. They knock down those shots.
What exactly happened with Jack's stick, and did you consider putting him back in the second quarter at halftime?
Yeah, I mean, so Jack's, I think a string broke, and we were going to hand. Chris just said, I'm going to give you my stick through the box, which is a legal situation, nothing crazy there. And Jack, to be honest with you, said, I don't know if I can play with this. So at that point in time, we just sent Chris in. And then one thing kind of led to another, and Chris had made a point-blank save. Upstairs, they got inside of us, and he made a save. And then you started to feel like, well, you know what? Maybe this is something that needed to happen. And then Chris started seeing the ball, and then we stayed with him. And we didn't really say anything to Jack. I think Jack kind of was word to talk without speaking. And then we just, obviously talked to Jack in the locker room. These 2 guys have been, so supportive of each other in what is really a tough scenario.
So it was like one of the shooting strings or something?
Yeah, one of the bottom strings. He couldn't pick up the ball because the ball would have fell out.
Yeah.
So that's why you saw him pull over a defenseman to pick it up, because he would have caught the ball and it kept falling out of the bottom of the stick.
Sam, you guys scored 7 goals unanswered from the second quarter on. When did it sort of click that you guys had some advantage on offense?
I think we always have confidence when we play. I think we did a better job of just grinding out possessions. And, Brian Bombard had 2 assists on just dodge after dodge, a couple cycles. And we just stayed with it, and we fed off, Chris and the defense's energy, and, with the ball in the goal.